Team Dad Gaming back with another episode of the Colorado Rockies franchise. And here today, we're about a month into the season, 30 days exactly. I want to talk about someone who I didn't expect to play as good as he's playing, and that's Owen Miller. He wasn't sure if he was going to make him on the roster, and he hasn't really had too much success in the majors, but so far this year in 27 games, he's made 317, only 3 walks, he doesn't walk a lot. 817 OPS. And a .9 WAR, which is pretty good compared to Res Takers. There's some players who are playing better than they were. Brendan Doyle's playing better. Now that we moved Ryan McMahon, he's playing better. Jacob Salling continues to be solid, and we got some bench bats that have been playing good so far. Limited at bats. Keep playing good. They'll definitely get moved into better lineups, into the everyday lineup. But I want to get into some player lock games with Owen Miller today and see how that goes, and go from there. I do want to move Diego. He's been really good. 17 innings, been untouchable. I'm going to close the spot because Alexander has just been terrible to start the season. He's only blown 1 save, but he's at a 5 ERA. So we're going to move him out, and Tyler Kinley, we're going to move out to set up to Gilbreth, who's been solid as well. But yeah, I want to play one of these games versus the Giants. And I think we're going to play the second one. We won the first one. Change the lineup. Why is that? Oh, Estrada's that short, that's why. Or Miller with RBI. Yeah, we're gonna get into it here. See how Miller's going. It's and out west.
Hello from San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the San Francisco Giants. We get a chance to watch one. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get underway and towing the slab in this one.
42 years old. Same. I don't know what he's still trying to get to.
Justin Verlander. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Yastrzemski makes the catch, and there's one gone. Runner in scoring position. No outs. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. The 3-1. To the right side, Miller. Gets it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Handles, throws to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Man at first, Mike Yastrzemski, the next to hit.
Who's first person?
On the ground, could be two. To Tovar, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So 2 down. Owen Miller now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Miller, in his 3rd season, 28 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10.
Wait on that.
Stallings off of first with 2 away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
All fastballs so far from Justin Verlander in this at bat. 2 pitches, 3 fastballs.
Next pitch is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
There's a circle change there, and he's early in front of it after the fastballs.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Bailey collects, fires to first, got him. So the go-ahead run. So in now for Colorado, Owen Miller.
Good opportunity for him here.
First pitch just misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ground ball to the right side. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Move to first. Miller back in on a dive.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Fitzgerald. Glove flip for one, and that's 2.
Opportunity.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground to first, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Fly ball to right. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags at second, and it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with 1 away. Next for Colorado, Owen Miller. Golden opportunity right here.
Gotta do something here. It cannot go for 6 on the day.
And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Michael Toglia. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds.
I'm not gonna stay here and sit on this. I can't simulate this mess apparently.
Got him looking. Down on strikes, and there's 1 away here in the 12th. So digging in, Brenton Doyle.
Great clutch.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one missed. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. And that one upstairs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So up next, Zach Veen. He goes down looking.
Okay, so block it off now. Looks like they walked it off. Miller 0 for 6. You hate to see it, you know, player we came in to see how he played today because he's been so good, and then he goes for 0 for fucking 6. You hate to see that. But we're gonna simulate and probably play this game versus Diamondbacks. Check the scouting. Looks like they need a little bit longer. But this Zimmer guy looks amazing. If we can't get the catcher, we'll probably go with him. His hits per 9 are a little concerning, but he looks really good. So does the Suet Lawson guy. He looks really good. Control's a little bit of an issue, but overall looks very, very good. We're scouting some Central's catchers. Chester looks pretty good. Looks like a long-term project, but looks good. I think. Why is it? Oh yeah, I moved on, that's right, because Hill was struggling so bad. See, Austin Garmer has been surprisingly really good this year so far. Ryan Felter's been back and forth, but been pretty good overall. Scott Alexander's playing a bit better now. Closing position. Chase Dollander is doing good. Not ready. He's doing good. Really, Brody only has potential. That's surprising. Nobody to really call up or send down when it comes to starting pitching. Jake Bird's doing really good in 30 innings. Someone I definitely want to get up. Could any of them be long relievers? I don't really think so. Jose Altuve's on the trade block. Bregman. Butler, what? Kind of surprised by some of these. Dola, really? There's a Dola on the thing. Oh man, pitch in 2023. Maybe someone we look at. We have someone. It would be an interdivision trade, but he's just sitting in the minors. Look at the Dodgers starting pitching. They don't need him. They don't need him. They have so many good players. Pitching specifically too. Doesn't make sense last year, I would, but you know, it's not like they need them. Well, let's get into this game with Austin Gomber. It's the struggling Diamondbacks. Miller cooled off a little bit, but he's still playing good. Just doesn't walk. Looks like Toglia's picking up a little bit average-wise. Man's definitely picked up since we moved him out of the 2 spot, which is what we like, because someone we might want to trade at the deadline. Chris Bryant's doing surprisingly good. Okay. I think Martini's going to be taken out because we got Zach Bean. And he can play. This is varieties from now on. I guess we'll see how it goes. Oh, I threw him in right field. Who was in right field before? Who did I just switch out? I switched out Martini. That's what I meant to do.
It's the Colorado Rockies. Just about ready to roll.
I'm thinking he did, yes.
And towing the slab here, Brandon Fought.
Yeah, and his whip.
Did I pick up Zodiac?
Tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So they're taking the mound. This is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. And a big factor for them in recent games, Chris Bryant.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Upstairs, and that is ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
One goal.
It's been very good in his past 10 games.
On runner at first. Next to hit for the Rockies, Michael Toglia. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swing and a ball popped up. And there's 2 away. Now here is Brenton Doyle. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one is upstairs.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
He puts a great swing on the bat.
A line drive ripped out of the right center. That's a base hit.
That's going to be a double.
Coming home.
And that's going to score a run, and that's going to be a
he will score.
Inning run for the Rockies.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
They add more.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ryan McMahon digs in now. That clips the zone. 2-2 now. Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground at first. Has some trouble with it.
At first base.
Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the 3rd out of the inning. Rocks with the run-scoring double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League. And we're back.
Hasn't had the best career. Reality has played in the Colorado, so consider that career rate probably would be like a 4, a 3.8 or something.
Today's starter for.
Look at him this. Doesn't look like he really gets injured.
Colorado, Austin Gomber. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One out, bases empty.
Like hitter, so weird to see his average out there. He normally has a pretty decent average.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Ketel Marte. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that skips into dirt. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
2-2 count here.
That one the other way.
And that is the lead dribbler to
Whips it to first. They get the out on Marte.
To start the game.
Back here at Chase Field, second inning set to go. Here's Chris Bryant now. Bryant with some impressive production lately. Swinging a foul out of play.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
That's to third.
He just hits that dribble to third.
Toss to Naylor. One up, one down. Nick Martini will hit. On the ground, out to short.
That to the shortstop.
Perdomo on to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. So 2 down now, and here is Zach Veen. Out to center. McCarthy settles under it.
Center fielder's going to make the
Drops
play.
into the
That's
glove,
1-2-3
and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And the batter now, Eugenio Suarez. Next offering is in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Line drive, leaps and he's got it.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Randall Grichuk now. One down, base is empty. Line drive,
man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third, but quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
Liner, base hit.
The game here.
And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And that one is lifted in the air. Veen squeezes it, and that ends the inning. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo fires over to first. And one away in the top of the third. So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1.
2-1. 1 for 10 in his career versus 5.
And there's a ball.
3-1 count, and a good count here though. Could do something.
Swing and a miss. Full count now.
We got a full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Man at first with one gone. Here's the second baseman, Owen Miller. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Out number 2. Here's Michael Toglia.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And Toglia crushes that fastball deep into right field.
Way gone.
That is gone for Toglia's 10th home run in this field.
Home run number 10 of the year.
Man,
and they add a couple more. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
What a bomb.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Destroyed that pitch.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. 2 outs.
RBI double in his last at bat.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. It's now 3. Back here in the desert, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Josh Naylor.
Why is Taylor batting 8th? That doesn't make sense. Bro. This man
That's a ball.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Popped up. McMahon under it. Hauls it in for the out. This is Corbin Carroll. 1 down, base is empty. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake McCarthy. Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Diamondbacks
3 shutout innings for Gomber.
On to the 4th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Ryan McMahon. That one not close. And it's 2-1.
Well, these Rockies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Swings and misses. And now 3-2.
Bad pitch to swing at. And McMahon destroys that ball right down the middle.
Man.
That is another home run for the Rockies here. Their offense has blown up to start this game. So
a massive home run. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here is Chris Bryant. Pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Up the middle, loves it on the dive from his backside. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down, throws from the seat of his pants, and just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
Outside, and a count 2-1. Moving in the bullpen, A.J. Puck. Up and throwing for manager Torey Lavello. Thompson getting loose as well.
And Martini with the good swing here for a 1-out single.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make.
That's going to be fought today.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Gilbert Diaz. He last pitched 2 days ago. Zach Veen digging in for the Rockies.
0-1 on the day. It's a fly out.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 and 2's the count.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count. Ball.
Plays off that slider though, evens the count up 2-2 count. Bones looking to put something in the gap or do something here to score that run.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Martini leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That's right down the middle, and that is into
base
the
hit.
gap. It's a single for
And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1.
Man does go deep though.
Bottom.
Real quick, I want to do something.
Well, love the day games here on the north side of Chicago.
4, and here is Geraldo Perdomo.
Back out there for the 4th.
And the pitch.
Shut out 3 innings so far.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Bean settles under it, puts it away for the
Will
out.
make the catch.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Marte with another scorching run of play lately. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's his 5th strikeout of the game.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
91, 92, somewhere around there.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best.
To the right fielder.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. It's really been struggling.
We have Miller here. Hopefully one on the day with the walk.
Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
There's a
But he
swing
puts
and
a
a
good
drive.
swing on that slider, and it's going
Back
deep.
there.
It's going, and it is
That's
gone.
Gone.
That is the Rockies' 3rd home run today. Miller's
His
4th
home run of the season. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Michael Tolia will hit next. That one missed.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
3-1 count for Toglia here.
To the right side.
Hit that
Marte
hard to the second baseman.
in plenty of time to first.
One
One away here in the 5th.
The
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
Those put up good swings today. Got 1 hit out of it.
Swing and a miss.
That's
strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Changeup doesn't get him though. He's
One out,
wondering where that
base
is.
is empty, and a run in. And we're at the top of the
Thought it was
5th.
pretty far out
Just
myself.
missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there
Strikes
now,
out on the
maybe
slider.
trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's
Slider's
convinced,
really
but
good
it looks
today.
like he's accepted it.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Out of line, out
Take
towards
that
center.
one up the middle and the
No
center
trouble
field.
here. Puts it away for the out.
Rockies out
And
of
that's the
pressure.
3rd out. But the solo
Owen Miller,
shot stretches
solo
their
home run.
lead even further. And the lead is now 5. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. The 2-1. And there's a ball.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. And now it's Josh Naylor.
That's right
That
down
one
the middle.
fouled off, 2-2.
Taylor unable to capitalize. That's hard
Ripped
hit
on the
to
ground to
Miller.
second.
Gonna
Miller
make
gets
the
to
play. That's
first.
another shutout. That's
And
5
Arizona
shutout
is set
innings
down
from Bounder today.
Doing for Arizona.
Outing so far.
Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Top 6. Here's Colorado's DH, Chris Bryant.
Hard hit ball at the middle.
Swing and a ground
Not that bad,
ball.
not this
Marte
bad, not that
throws to first in time. Bryant out on the play. And the batter now, Nick Martini. Here's a 1-1.
bad. He swings to that fastball.
1 and
Just
2's the
laid on
count.
it. Back-to-back fastballs down the middle.
Base is empty, 1 away. And we're at the top half of the 6th.
1-2 count.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Changeup.
Moreno gathers, goes to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. So digging in, Zach Veen.
That struck out.
Swing and a miss. That one was high.
The high fastball,
1 ball, 2
particularly
strikes.
for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up
Learn
and get
from
that
his
top
first
hand to
one,
work on
lays
time.
off the next one.
2 down, nobody on. Line drive.
Take that out of the way, and
That's a
that's
base
gonna
hit.
be a single.
Two out.